Lust is a struggle that we all face, whether we admit it or not. In today's world where temptations are everywhere, it's easy to feel like we're constantly fighting against desires that pull us away from our faith. But here's the truth. Islam doesn't just tell us to avoid lust. It shows us how to control it, purify our hearts, and use our energy in ways that bring us closer to Allah. You're here because deep down, you want to regain control over your desires and strengthen your connection with Allah. Maybe you've struggled with lust before, or you're feeling overwhelmed by the constant temptations in the world around you. You're seeking guidance, and you know that turning to Allah and His teachings is the key to overcoming this challenge. In this video, we're not just talking about the problem, we're focusing on practical Islamic ways to help you master your desires, find peace, and protect your heart. You've taken the first step toward change, and by watching this, you're committing to a journey of spiritual growth and self-discipline. Let's take that next step together. In this video, I'll share powerful Islamic strategies rooted in the Quran and Hadith that will help you take control of your desires, transform your mindset, and lead a life filled with peace and spirituality. If you're ready to break free from the grip of lust and protect your heart, stay tuned. Let's explore the tools that will bring you closer to Allah and lead you to true self-mastery. But before we move forward, take a moment to join our community here. Subscribe, and let's continue this journey together toward a deeper faith and stronger connection with Allah. Chapter 1. The Changing World and Its Challenges. As we continue on this journey of self-control, it's important to recognize the unique challenges that we face today. The world around us is constantly changing, especially after the 2010 when the internet is globally accessible. The digital age has brought about a whole new set of challenges. We are constantly bombarded by information, social media, and images that stir up desires. Lust is no longer just a fleeting thought, but something that is amplified by the media we consume daily. For many, the temptation is hard to avoid. Social media, streaming platforms, and the constant flow of content can make it difficult to maintain a pure and focused mindset. It's easy to get lost in a world of unrealistic beauty standards, false representations of love, and the constant pressure to keep up with others. It's a world that often promotes instant gratification, where we are conditioned to seek immediate satisfaction. But as Muslims, we know that this desire for instant gratification often conflicts with the deeper satisfaction that comes from following the path of Allah. Chapter 2. How Islam Guides Us Through These Challenges. In these times of confusion and temptation, Islam provides us with the perfect framework for self-control. The Quran and Hadith are full of advice on how to protect our hearts and minds from being overtaken by lust. The first step, as mentioned earlier, is lowering the gaze. But there's more to it. 1. Control your surroundings. One of the most effective ways to control lust is to control your environment. The Prophet advised us to be cautious about the company we keep and the places we go. Today, this means being mindful of the content we consume and the people we interact with. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, unrealistic expectations, and temptations, your struggle will only grow. You need to take responsibility for your surroundings. This could mean unfollowing accounts on social media that encourage desires or avoiding environments where you know you'll be exposed to harmful content. Allah says in the Quran, "O you who have believed, do not follow the footsteps of Satan. Whoever follows the footsteps of Satan, indeed, he enjoins immorality and wrongdoings." This verse reminds us to be careful of the steps we take, both physically and spiritually. If you're constantly indulging in things that trigger your desires, it becomes increasingly difficult to fight them. 2. Strengthening your relationship with Allah. The second powerful way to control lust is to strengthen your relationship with Allah. In a world where instant gratification is the norm, we need to remind ourselves that true happiness and fulfillment come from pleasing Allah. When we're connected to Allah, we find peace and contentment that no fleeting desire can give us. This doesn't just mean praying 5 times a day. It's about cultivating a mindset of mindfulness and gratitude. Make dhikr a part of your daily routine. When you feel tempted or distracted, remember Allah's name and remind yourself of your purpose. Reflecting on the beauty of the Quran and the life of the Prophet can also serve as a constant source of motivation to resist desires. 3. Seeking help and support. Another important point is to seek support from those around you. If you find yourself struggling with lust, don't be afraid to talk to someone you trust, a friend, a family member, or even a spiritual mentor. Islam encourages us to seek help when we need it. You don't have to go through this battle alone. The Prophet said, "The believer to the believer is like a building whose different parts support each other." This is a reminder that we are all in this together. Reach out, seek guidance, and lean on those who can help you stay on the right path. Conclusion: embrace the path to purity. As we navigate through the struggles of this modern world, it's essential to remember that the solutions to these challenges lie within our faith. Islam gives us the tools we need to manage our desires and purify our hearts. Lust, like many other desires, is not something we can simply ignore. It requires effort, self-discipline, and the guidance of Allah. By lowering our gaze, controlling our environment, strengthening our connection with Allah, and seeking support when needed, we can regain control over our hearts and minds. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about striving to improve and get closer to Allah every day. Keep pushing forward, and trust that with each step you take towards self-mastery, you're bringing yourself closer to the peace and fulfillment that can only come from a heart connected to Allah. Stay strong, stay focused, and remember, you are not alone in this journey.